This is your main event, your super fight. This is your main event, your super fight. Champion versus champion. In the blue corner, let's all go to church. Josh, the preacher, Quayhagen.
This is your welterweight champion, Joshua Quayhagen. He hails from St. Charles, Louisiana. And he is stepping up tonight, not with his own belt on the line, but to try and put a dent in our lightweight champion, Luiz Rocha. He's had an interesting camp, a little bit of a troubling camp for him, but he says he's ready, he feels at peace. He knows with everything on his side, he can get the job done. A very durable fighter, wants to go deep into later rounds. Of course, we've got 5 of those to look forward to tonight.
In the red corner, the lightweight champion of the world, Luiz, the Pitbull, Rocha!
And this is the other champion challenging for the win tonight. It is Luiz, the Pitbull, Rocha. He carries a 7-2 record here at Karate Combat. He's coming off that fantastic championship win versus Edgar Scrivers, where of course he landed those huge power shots to put away one of the undoubtedly most dangerous fighters in Karate Combat. A very physically dominating fighter, throws with a lot of intention. And what we were worrying about in the last fight was, could he do that over the distance? And he really never slowed down. He just threw huge hooks to the head and the body. But he knows that Josh Quayhagen is a different ball game entirely tonight.
Yeah, he can take a shot and he can give a shot. If you talk about Quayhagen. And Rocha, he's a very powerful guy as well.
Teletape for our welterweight champion, Josh Quayhagen, the preacher. 35 years old, 6-1 record. Had to cut a little bit of weight for this one to meet Rocha somewhere in the middle at 165 pounds. He said he feels like this fight, it's David and Goliath. He's going to take his little stone, go in there and get a knockout. The Pitbull, Luiz Rocha, a little bit younger at 32 years old. The most experienced fighter we have on the roster at 7-2.
Fighters, enter the pit!
So for the last time tonight, we are going to kick a fight off. Your referee for this bout is Mark Goddard. Of course, both these fighters wearing their champion golden belts. Luiz Rocha in the black pants, white pants for Josh Quayhagen. It's southpaw stance for the American. This is something new he said he's been working on in his camp. Usually fights orthodox.
Rocha got a lot of power, so we know that Quayhagen's strategy is to make him mess. Doesn't want to get into a slugfest with Rocha.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as straightforward of a game plan for Rocha as his last fight against Scrivers was. He knows this. He was very aware of this. Luiz Rocha is a tremendously intelligent individual in breaking down how to approach his bouts.
He's looking for your rhythm. He's trying to gauge your rhythm, Josh. Don't let him gauge it. Switch it up. Change the cadence. Change the cadence.
Oh, now they switch to close stance.
Yeah, you can hear the corner of Josh Quayhagen talking for him to change the rhythm, change the tempo.
Yes. Did not make him miss so far. Yeah. I mean, against a guy who has a lot of power, Bass, how would you fight him if you're Quayhagen? What would be the best way to fight a guy like Rocha?
Well, I'd like to shut him down, so I'm a very big on counter fighting. So I like to let him throw, and everything he throws, I counter. Try to stop him, to constantly hurt him with something that he's going to become tentative. and doesn't want to throw power anymore.
Nice body lock from Rocha there. Of course, both these guys have got some MMA experience, a much bigger MMA resume for Josh Quayhagen, but of course, Luiz Rocha training with the Pitbull brothers, very well versed in locking up in these clinch scenarios.
They know it's a 5-round fight too, so it's a different pace. They can't pace themselves like it is a 3-round fight.
Yeah, and there's a lot of mutual respect of these guys. They both know that they can get knocked out by both. So, you know, nobody wants to pull the trigger. The feeling out process has just started.
Quayhagen's gone back to that southpaw stance that allowed Rocha to fire that rear leg up the open side. Back to orthodox again now.
Nice leg kicks.
Touch it. Touch it. Keep touching it. Keep touching it.
Now what I see is they throw one punch, one kick at a time. We'll see them start getting more throwing combination as the fight goes.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys said, there's a lot of respect between the two of these guys. They haven't really opened up fully yet as we get towards the final 10 seconds of this opening stanza.
Hard to judge.
Very hard.
Yeah, thankfully that's not our job, but you guys do have to tell me a little bit about what you think about what happened in that opening round.
Well, it was more of a feeling out process sort of round, you know?
Yeah, nobody likes himself.
I think Quayhagen was expecting Rocha to come right away, right off the bat with a lot of power, but he didn't do what he was expecting to do.
Yeah, he hung
so now
back
he's
a
gonna
lot
have to change gear, because if Quayhagen fight at this pace, it might not go his way.
Yeah, Quayhagen is certainly used to going into the later rounds, but as you mentioned, Rocha not throwing a huge amount of volume in that bout either. That was one of the more significant strikes that landed.
He might want to use more fake and feints to make Rocha throw and commit more.
Yep. Put your hands a little low, let him throw the head, start feeling his reach.
Switch it up. Don't circle into that big leg kick. He's looking for the high kick. He's setting. When he's setting, switch.
So second round underway here, another 3 minutes on the clock. Let's see if anyone's going to fully pull the trigger here, or if they're still trying to figure each other out.
Down the middle. As soon as you get in line, sit up and start getting to react.
Yeah.
He's looking for a big overhand. As soon as you're going to shoot, he's going to try to send it, okay? Be reactive. He's set for it every time he drops. See that out kick.
They both very tentative to commit. They respect each other a lot.
He don't know what to do in this one. That's why he's not first. He's trying to save his gas tank. He's trying to save his gas tank.
Yeah, still very cagey here, both in the middle of the pit. Neither one pushing forward too much yet. Trying to figure out the timing.
Yes, both fight very, very safe. They don't want to get out of their comfort zone.
Switch off.
Yeah, it does seem like they're both trying to counter-strike a little here.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the opponent. And it's a different ball game when he fought Scribers, right? Rocha was much more pushing.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's the second time he's landed that open side kick. It looked like Quayhagen was going to try a throw there, but
That's nice.
just got disconnected. About halfway through this second round.
Yes. So far, Rocha landed the biggest blows. You know what I mean? He touched with a body kick and a punch. So if Quayhagen keeps the same pace, he's not going to win the round right now.
Well, started to try and push forward a little bit more there.
He needs to engage.
There's a good check from Rocha.
Keep it moving. Stay light.
Again, it's that open side rear leg kick.
Good punch.
Everything Rocha throws it's with a lot of power.
Yeah, as you mentioned though, George, you just want to see either of them land a second or third strike.
Yes.
I mean, how common is it that sometimes guys show each other too much respect?
Well, it happens sometimes when you you know that your opponent has a lot of power. That's a thing that you see a lot in combat sport. And it seems that Rocha really like that body lock. He's very good at using takedown from his body lock.
Yeah, and he's got a great inside leg trip as well.
So Quayhagen threw quite a nice knee there. End of the second round, they're going to head back up.
I gotta give this one to Rocha.
Yeah. Bass, you feel the same way?
I feel the same way because you let the power shots.
Not much happened, but the most...
What did happen was Rocha.
Absolutely, the most damaging strike. He had a nice body kick and a nice straight to the face.
So let's take a look at some of the replays. That was a nice right hand from the Brazilian.
2 inches higher, that would have been a problem.
And plus the takedown, he scored a few takedowns as well.
Yeah, beautiful hip throw.
Yeah, it's a good body lock there. Nice little Haragoshi stepping across from the body lock. We're not going to see it there in the replays, but that open side kick a couple of times paid dividends for him as well. Touch of gloves, we're underway here. Karate Combat 35 is powered by Hedera.
Don't let him press in. He's gonna try to
We're going to need to see some. There we go.
You see, when Rocha throws something like this, that's up to Quayhagen to react immediately after and make him pay for that. Because if you let that opportunity happen, he's gonna miss the fight. You know, he's gonna miss all the opportunity.
I think once there's going to be a big exchange, that's when it's going to start.
Yeah.
It's true. Very often we see the same patterns.
Yeah, get hit, wake up, get stuck in.
They're kind of afraid now. Once they get hit, they both get hit. They're gonna be that's what it feels like. Okay, let's go.
I mean, you know, Quayhagen his fight IQ is great. You know, he's used to going deep in fights. He can turn it up towards the end. But you don't want to be 3 rounds down going into 4 and 5, knowing that you need a finish.
Now, because you're gonna have to fight desperately, and it's a bad way to fight. Sometimes when you're desperate, you overcommit yourself, and that's when you risk to get knocked out.
So Quayhagen measuring that lead hand a little bit. Neither of these guys really using the jab all that much. It's big single shots.
And a simple jab to the body as a setup to a headshot.
That was good work from Quayhagen, surging forward a bit more here. Body lock from Rocha, a lovely inside trip.
A lot of takedown by Rocha.
Yeah, I love those little uchigaris from the inside.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, so Quayhagen starting to open up a little bit more now. Oh, and Rocha lands a beautiful left hand coming behind that right.
Now the fight might be starting.
More than half of the fight to go, you know?
Yeah, we've only got 30 seconds left in this third round, and then of course it is the championship rounds, and that is when the stamina, the cardio, the commitment and the will is just going to come into play. Final 20 on the clock. And it feels like Quayhagen's trying to turn it up, but not quite getting there yet.
Yes. Every time he tried to turn it on, Rocha grabbed him with both on the hook and threw him to the floor.
Got a warning there from Margolis because he grabbed him and then he needed
Slightly late shot from Rocha. Bass, how did you feel about that third round?
Same thing here, you know, Rocha is still pushing, but Quayhagen is getting into the game right now.
Yeah, very interesting round at 4 and 5 coming your way.
Yeah, Quayhagen need to change the rhythm of the fight. Can't keep fighting like this. The fight does not go his way right now.
And there again, that was that open side kick from Rocha finding the midsection of the American. Clubbing shot straight into the tie-ups. This is something Rocha's been very good at, but Quayhagen with some dirty boxing on the inside there.
Nice shot.
Nothing too substantial.
Okay. Last 2 rounds. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see what our welterweight champion can do, because our lightweight champion is looking pretty good right now.
Quayhagen needs to start punching now. He needs to go full on the attack.
Oh, good shot from Rocha. Ducks and dives underneath. Bobs and weaves up with the left hook.
Volume, that's what he needs to do. Volume,
That's
volume.
It. Wrap it up with a kick.
Again, Rocha trying to tie up in the body.
Let's work. Inside leg again.
Such a good, strong clinch, just planting the American to the floor.
Oh, nice knee.
Yep.
He's got a little bit less than 2 rounds.
Yeah,
to
minute 45.
to change.
Oh, and again, Rocha still throwing with so much power. Quayhagen trying to turn the volume up, and that's a good combination from him. Goes to the body, goes up top.
Perhaps the best moment of the fight for Quayhagen.
Yeah, Quayhagen's getting really stuck into this one now.
He needs to ride that wave and don't let him go. You know, he needs to keep going.
This is where he gets gritty. This
Yes.
is where he digs deep.
He needs to ride that wave. He can't let it pass and miss the opportunity because he's losing the fight.
Good shots to the body now, a minute left. We know he's got perseverance. We know he's got will. Oh!
That's fatigue right there.
Yeah, and Rocha maybe starting to fatigue a little bit here.
He needs to ride the wave. He can't. It's less than 50 seconds to go. He needs to put pressure and ride that wave.
Oh, Rocha's getting a little bit of respite here. Let's see if Quayhagen goes straight on him again.
Rocha is watching the screen just to see how much time left there is.
Quayhagen's going to sit in the pocket here and keep digging. Let's see if Rocha just tries to back off and reconnect, but he's going to try and slow it down again. But good defense from Quayhagen. 25 seconds left here, and he's coming forward once more. This is him really trying to come back into the fight now. Oh, and Rocha is definitely tired as well.
Oh, yeah.
Quayhagen turning up the volume. He's probably going to see it out of this round. But he's going to need that full minute to recover.
Wow.
Well, we are in for a treat in the 5th if Quayhagen can keep this momentum going.
And he will, because he knows this is the key to the victory.
Now the 5th round, I believe, I'm not talking about the fight, but I'm talking about this coming 5th round will favor the fighter that has the ability to recuperate the best. Because they are both tired now.
They've got to get that heart rate down. They've got to control their breathing.
It's everything. Oh, Quayhagen's got the O2 trainer.
One thing that we saw a lot tonight is these
stabbing kicks.
Stabbing kick, yeah, body kick, and it was very effective tonight. I believe that kick that Quayhagen landed on Rocha in round 4 caused a lot of damage.
That was nice, jumping in the air while pushing the leg to the side.
Yeah, this was a good little sequence for Quayhagen. Let's see how fast he starts. He's got 3 minutes left.
It's do or die for Quayhagen. He needs to push the pace.
Now the question is, do you think we're just going to see Rocha stay on his bike the whole time?
Yeah.
Well, understandably partisan crowd here, the chants of USA coming in. As Josh Quayhagen has 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to hunt down the Brazilian Luiz Rocha, who is probably still ahead on the judges' scorecards here.
Oh, I believe so, yeah. I don't think there's any way Quayhagen was ahead, especially in the early, after 3 rounds.
Well, Rocha, a lot of circular movement here as we perhaps expected.
Yeah, he's gassed. Oh!
Good work from Quayhagen, the knee into some shots. He's got to break off here and...
He's tired now.
Yeah.
What a fight we have, what an ending.
Well, Rocha finding some offense.
Now we can see Rocha doesn't have the same power anymore.
No, they're swinging punches. Quayhagen again with the knee. He knows that Rocha's ducking into it, but that's a good flurry. Minute and 44 seconds left. We've seen this time and time again from Josh Quayhagen. Halfway through this 5th round, you can see Rocha trying to stay well away from those searching punches. Oh, he eats another one there.
Yeah.
And Rocha's got to engage a bit, otherwise Mark Goddard's going to start warning him here. More of the knees, I think, would be fantastic.
Oh, yeah. No, he's throwing the right knee in there. Very smart, going to the body now. Yes. Rocha still got power in his hands. He needs to pick his shots. Wait for a moment.
He's got 55 seconds. He's turning on the volume, and that's a big shot back from the Brazilian.
He's got power.
Yeah, Rocha's still in this one. And they're coming from weird angles because his hands are so low.
Yeah, he doesn't throw much, but when he throw with bad intention. Oh, Quayhagen.
Good knee again. Oh, and he's got him. He knocks Rocha down to the canvas. He's going to get 5 seconds to ground and pound. Oh, and there is only 27 seconds left here.
Will he finish his opponent? Will he be able to finish Rocha?
Oh, Josh Quayhagen again with the knees. Rocha tries to tie up, 15 seconds left.
What a fight.
Again, the jumping knee knocks Rocha down. Oh, the big right. Rocha is collapsing on the canvas. Oh, and he's just going to make it out, I think. Oh.
Might be saved by the time.
Unless it's a 10-8. Unless they go 10-8.
It is, wow.
Unless they go 10-8, I know that there could be a sudden death.
We could get a sudden death round.
There could be. Oh, man,
wow.
That would be something.
A death round would be something incredible.
Wow, Rocha just about stumbled back up.
Whoa. Man, what a performance by Quayhagen.
I know,
He turned it around in the last 2 rounds.
Right now,
amazing.
Rocha has got to... Rocha's got to be thanking his lucky stars. There's not another few minutes there. Big deep breaths from, I mean, they both know they have to think about that as a consideration, that last round. Here's some of the replays. Talk us through this.
Wow, body, head, the setups are perfect, you know. Look at his knees. Very smart on a tired fighter. You want to catch him on the inhale, of course. If he connects on the inhale, that's the end of the fight.
Quayhagen wants to go another round. Look at him, he's standing ready with his hands on his hips.
Oh, if they go another round, that favors him big time.
Woo! Another knee to the body there. Wow.
Well, they're making sure of these tallies here. Let's look at some of the replays. What a great use of the knees from Quayhagen.
Wow, he did a phenomenal job.
This is a lot of time for, if we are going to have a sudden death round, this is a lot of time for Luiz Rocha to regain composure though. And you can see there's the shot, our welterweight champion ready to go and staring him down. No, fight's over. Mark Goddard is... Well, we have a result. And we are going to have a decision.
A majority decision. In the red corner, Luiz the Pitbull Rocha.
Wow, well, I think, given the first 3 rounds, perhaps not unexpected, but boy, were those anxious moments for him.
Man, if Quayhagen would have started halfway round number 3,
yeah,
he would have won the fight.
Woo. I mean, just for you folks at home, so you understand what's going on, a majority decision means that one judge ruled it a draw and the other 2 ruled it in favor of the Brazilian. That's what makes it a majority decision and not a split decision. There's Josh Quayhagen commiserating with his corner. But let's go down. Well, just wait for him to get his response from the crowd. Let's go down into the pit with Alex Wendling, who's with our champion, Luiz Rocha.
I am with the super fight winner, Luiz Rocha. Man, obviously, the hometown advantage goes to Josh tonight. How did you battle against having this whole crowd against you?
Josh is a hell warrior. Congratulations, Josh. You are a monster. The fight was so hard that I imagined, but today is a special day for me. Yesterday, if my father were alive, he would complete 16 years. So I have very motivation for this fight, and nobody can beat me today.
Congratulations, and being able to win this in honor of your father must feel pretty special. You are the lightweight champion of karate combat. What do you want next?
No, I am champ. Everybody know, I am champ.
So who do you want to see next?
What?
Who would you like to see next?
I don't know, but I think I need defending my belt. Who next, Karate Combat?
Well, we can't wait to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, Luiz Rocha, congratulations.
So there might be people at home screaming at their cameras, screaming at their television right now saying, Josh Quayhagen obviously won that fight. But honestly, those judges saw that in the first 3 rounds, Luiz Rocha did enough in comparison. If that is so, then how did he win this fight? He won it with heart, guts, and toughness because he was in a lot of trouble. His job was to hold on tight and just survive that thing through those frenzied last 10 minutes and perhaps win the fight. That's exactly what he did. Grit, heart, toughness, will, skill, toughed it out, and they gave him the decision. So congratulations to Rocha.
And I am with Joshua, the preacher Quayhagen. A lot of people in this room feel like you won that fight.
Yeah, I got a lot of family in this room, so they might be biased. It was a great fight. I feel like he did good enough for the first 3 rounds. You know, he's a great fighter. Props to him. I really just got on this mic, not to plead my case by any means. I got on here because my championship, my win was won over 2,000 years ago. And win or lose, I'm praising Jesus because God is good. And everybody here, thank y'all. I appreciate you. I love you. Hopefully I'll be back in here soon. I got 3 little girls, a new baby about 5 weeks old, and so I got to take some time and really focus on them. So I don't know when I'll be back, but I look forward to when I am. And props to Luiz. He's a true champion. I'm proud of him.
Congratulations on such a great performance. In that 4th round, your coach pointed out, he said, he's tired, and you decided to pour on the volume. How important was it having his advice in there?
Oh, it was great. My coach, man, big props to Walt. Helped me along the way, you know. Wow. No excuses. I was maybe fighting on a little bit of a lower than full 100%, so I had to take it a little slow to start with, and I just pulled the trigger too late, and so that was my fault. Should have did it in the 3rd round, and so, you know, so things that you could do, but man, I'm thankful for my coach, all the support. I got my family here, I got my fighters over here. Just, man, I'm just so honored to be here and get to fight in front of them, and I'm just proud to do it, man, proud to do what I love and get paid for it. Thank you, Karate Combat, for allowing that to happen.
You should be very proud of Joshua Quayhagen, Luiz Rocha. Congratulations on a great fight tonight.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Alex Wendling with Josh Quayhagen. I'm going to show you the stats from this fight, and we need to give you some interpretation here, because Josh Quayhagen, despite losing this bout, has virtually tripled the total strikes landed of Luiz Rocha. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why winning rounds is so important.
Exactly, and he said it himself. He says, I should have pulled the trigger sooner in round number 3. I didn't, that's my fault, learn from it, come back better. That's him, and giving props to Rocha. Man, what a guy that is, man. He's such a good person.
But we've seen it over and over from him. Those later rounds, he just comes in and storms through.
That's it. That's what stamina does for you, you know. Stamina is the number one thing. That's the thing that I always say. There's no such thing as having enough stamina.
For people that don't understand is that like every round is like a new fight. And at the end, when we go to judges' decision, is who won the most fight or rounds.